this is Shannon Lyon with the Lyon Group at Keller Williams. I just wanted to introduce you and welcome you to my video blog. Happy New Year, everyone. This has been, 2013 was a great year for real estate. I'd like to say that for the last 6 to 7 years, every time I showed up at a listing presentation, I kind of felt like a grim reaper, giving people bad news. And so 2013 was really awesome because I was able to give a lot of sellers really good news, and I want to give you even better news for 2014. Over the last year, 2013, we saw a huge increase citywide in market values, 9.7% market-wide. That's almost a 10% increase in value, which is a huge relief given some of the years that we've had recently. So this has allowed people to actually start moving up and making elective moves again, and it's giving sellers more money in their pocket. It is, in fact, definitely a seller's market in the Kansas City area. The reason the values were up so significantly this last year is due to the shortage of inventory. So we had such an inventory shortage that it drove the values up. We are projected through 2014 to have a very similar inventory shortage. I'm not sure that the appreciation level is going to be quite as great as 2013, but it's still going to be strong. So for the purposes of this video, as we start talking about mathematically, if it makes sense to make a move now or maybe wait for more appreciation over the next year, we'll use 9.7% for this year, or 2013, because that's a number that we know for sure. I'm going to use a very aggressive number for 2014 also, knowing that I don't have a crystal ball. I'm going to use 7.5%. So a lot of people who are seeing appreciation build in their current home wonder, okay, should I sell now or should I wait until next year after we have more appreciation? So using 7.5%, let's say you have a $200,000 house. We're going to use some nice round numbers. So you have a $200,000 house, and let's say you want to wait until 2015 to put your house on the market. So let's say next spring of 2015, because you're kind of counting on that 7.5% appreciation. $200,000 house in 2015, if we use 7.5%, will bring an additional $15,000 net profit to your pocket. So your $200,000 house will be $215,000. If you're going forward to upgrade and buy a $400,000 house in 2015, we're going to see that same appreciation of 7.5% on the house you're going to buy. So that house is actually going to be $430,000. It's going to be $30,000 more than it is today. So while you're taking $15,000 away from your current house, you're going to spend $30,000 more to buy your new house. So there's a $15,000 premium that you're paying by not selling and buying today, by waiting till 2015. $15,000 to a lot of people is a lot of money. Let's talk about interest rates and see what the cost of waiting really might be. With that $400,000 house, you'll probably get, well, for simple math, we'll say you're putting 20% down and you're going to get a $320,000 mortgage. That's going to be today at approximately 4.5% interest. So over the course, and nobody likes to think about this number, but over the course of a 30-year mortgage at 4.5%, you are going to pay approximately $263,000 in interest. Okay, pretty big number, but let's talk about the cost of waiting till 2015 with that number. Interest rates are very low right now, but we are seeing them creep up. We saw them creep up at the end of 2013, and that's going to continue to happen. It's cyclical. It's what happens in real estate with rates. So that same $320,000 mortgage, if we wait till 2015, let's say it goes up just 1%. Let's say it's 5.5% now. You are going to, over the course of a 30-year mortgage, pay $334,000 in interest. That's a pretty big number. So, in a nutshell, if we take the $15,000 additional that you're going to pay for your $400,000 house in 2015 versus 2014, and we take the additional $70,000 that you are going to pay in interest between a 4.5% mortgage and a 5.5% mortgage, the cost of waiting for 2015 versus going ahead and selling today is approximately $85,000. I don't know about you, but that's a lot of money to me. So everybody's scenario is a little bit different. If you are thinking about making a move, please just go ahead and give me a call. I'm happy to run the numbers with you. I'm happy to take a look at your house, tell you what it'll bring in today's market, and we'll see if it financially makes sense for you to go ahead and make a move today. Thanks so much for taking the time to visit with me, and well, it's a one-way visit, I understand that, but if you'd like to call me, I'm at 913-302-5511, and I look forward to helping you in 2014. Thanks a lot.